One of my tree stands on the side of a cliff. Not even put a camera out. Like a jungle in here. It's hard to tell, but looking down, it's probably 35-40 yards straight down on both sides in these little ravines. I'm up on top of a hill. These crazy trees everywhere. Thick vegetation. Try to get up on top of this hill where I know there's a good deer path and put my trail cam up and hopefully nobody steals it. People to let me hunt here left. Someone come here last year and put up a camera and someone stole it. But I don't think they were near here. It's pretty secluded. I've never seen anybody or any footprints in here at all. I'm literally crawling underneath this stuff. This ground's all loose dirt. Funny part is I'm like a mile or two from downtown Pittsburgh, in the middle of nowhere. Got these little several acre pockets of woods where deer hang out. They get big and fat, and it's near the city. still climbing. Hello. A tree stands down there somewhere. It's about 20 feet high off the ground, and I'm definitely level with it now, or above it, looking down at it. We're still going up. Like these vines everywhere. An old broken down house on the side here. I don't know how people got to it, but it must have been years ago. Because there's no way into it now other than through the woods. But somehow people got their junk down in here to throw away. So if you see any junk laying here and there, I'm right on the border of someone's property, but this is bordering my cousin's property, and this is City of Pittsburgh property. And this is the deer path they follow. See how wide open it is? They go right up along that hillside there. Believe it or not, it's really hard to hunt in here because of all the little vegetation and stuff, and none of the trees are worth climbing. They're all little and the ground's real loose. It's hard to find a tree. They're all bent crooked. So there's that house in the middle of nowhere falling down. Right through here is an intersection. Shit, there goes a deer right there. He's still there, but he was standing right there. I see them in here all the time. I've gotten several deers in here. Pain in the butt to drag out of here. Yeah, there was a deer standing right here. I can smell them. Right there's their tracks. Coming down this hill. They were standing right there. The funny part is, this pile of brush right here I set up, and I sat behind it last year hunting, and I had deer walk past me, several, and they never seen me, but most of them were does. I had one buck, but he was small, and I didn't really want to take a shot at him. I usually put up a mock scrape off one of these trees and let it hang here. Kind of funny, right on the other side of this brush is someone's house. They'll probably come out and yell at me sooner or later. There's a blue jay feather. this is falling down. I thought about putting a little blind in the corner of it, but I'm afraid if I go in there, I'll get into a snake or bees or I don't know what. Or someone come and yell at me, because there's like one tiny little piece here that belongs to someone in another state. It's like 50 feet wide right here. But everything on both sides of it is Pittsburgh property, city of Pittsburgh. Man, they got this all wide open, tore up in here. It was garbage. Where they come up underneath there. This is their path through here. I swear I was thinking about putting the camera out, because they all funnel right through here. Either way they go. And if I can hide it here somewhere, anybody going through here will just walk right past it. If anyone goes through here, as long as I put it where they can't see it. Yeah, I'm on property here, and it's where I was just at, and it's not listed as anybody's property, so I'm going to move back a little bit to where I'm on city of Pittsburgh property. Okay, I made it through all that brush. Man, it was thick in there. I'm over on city of Pittsburgh property, and it's open in here. It's just, I don't know if someone's gonna steal my camera over here, because I've seen four-wheeler and dirt bike tracks back here a little ways. And I don't know if they come in this area or not. There is an old tree stand. It looks like it's 50 years old, hanging on a tree near here, but nobody's ever been in it or even touched it in the past 6 or 7 years that I've hunted here. You can hear that traffic. That's the parkway right where the tunnels are going into the city. If I walk out a little piece to the edge of this cliff and look down, you can see the tunnels. See, this is all open. Now in here would be a good place to put a tree stand like that. That'd be perfect. I could go up, put a canopy up there, and nothing could see me. But it is one major bitch to get in here without making a noise with all the brush. Oh man. Yeah, this is decent. I just gotta find somewhere to put a camera. Back there would have been the place, right in that corner, because everything will pass right through there. Over here it's so open, anything could walk past and you never see it. The whole purpose of the camera is just to see what's in the area. I'm not really worried where they're at and where they're moving through. It's just a matter of seeing what's here. I need a well enough used trail. And when I catch most of them walking by it, I can see. And through here it doesn't look like much is moving. the further back into this place I get, the more I'm going to be into someone's area. It's all city of Pittsburgh, but those people that ride four-wheelers and stuff have it all tore up back here. Oh, man. Not many well-used paths around here. It's all really thick crap. If they were walking through here, it'd be all beat down. They have a rule in Pittsburgh that if you border a property and it's owned by the city, you have the right to buy it. Well, that looks like a bed right there. There's a path, but it's pretty fresh. Yeah, my cousin said that they could buy this property for like $500 or $1,000 or something. I should just pay them for it and have them buy it. Yeah, this is pretty used right through here. There's one going that way, one going that way. This is looking a little better. Maybe I'll find somewhere in here to... This is all beat down through here. See that, but there's a path going out. Bugs suck. It's 90. It's almost 90 degrees out. It's like a tropical rainforest here. It's another place where they were digging around, walking through here. There's a path going out that way. It's a nice tree. Not for climbing, but well, maybe. I could definitely put a tree stand up there and not even have a ladder to it. Just put some spikes in it. This goes this way, and there's one going that way. This one's really fresh. I'd say I jumped this one and it just went tumbling through here while I came through. It's probably laying there in those high weeds. There's definitely a fresh bed. There's this track. Fresh dirt's kicked up. Clay pots and bricks. I don't know. People must have lived here back in the day. Yeah, there's tracks all through here. Wow, there's a little shoe. Look at that. Thing's like 4 inches long. That's a kid's shoe of some kind. That looks good. It's all beat up and wide open. Yeah, this is a good spot right here. I think I'm gonna put my camera here. It's digital. It'll send me pictures to my phone and my hunting app. I have Hunt Stand, not Go Hunt or whatever the other one is. Hunt stand's really good. I like it. It's only $30 a year for the whole country. And they have a thing with stealth cameras, and you can put your game cams right on your hunting app and not have to go back and forth between them. Yeah, this is all wide open, I think. It's all beat up. I think I'm just going to find a place right here somewhere. I gotta put this down. I'll pick it back up in a minute. Okay, so I'm in the same area. Right there's the opening. I was looking around, and there's this tree down here, and brush all around me. This is all open, and right through here is where the deer go, and it's pretty thick through here, and I like that right there. The middle tree sits back in a couple feet from the other ones. And I think I can put my camera in there, and hopefully no passerby sees it. I'll put some limbs around it. Yeah, look at that. That tree and that tree stick out, and that one's back in a hair. Someone would have to be really looking to see it back here. But that being said, is he going to pick up the deer going by? Moves a couple of these limbs so he can see through. So here's where I'm looking. Right through there is where the deer's cross. And I'm going to mount it right there. And then I'll go down and walk past down there to see if it picks me up after it's set up. Definitely don't see any tracks behind here or around the sides where people would walk through, and it's really thick. And there's like down trees. So I think I'll be okay putting my camera here. I would like to put it more like right here. And this is in the middle of the city of Pittsburgh property. But everybody out there knows what kind of jerks people can be and steal your shit. It really sucks that you have to go through all this just to put out a camera that costs a couple $100 for some jerk to come by and bust it or steal it because they might hunt here once in 4 or 5 years. I set that there like that. This is going to go right on here. Already programmed the camera before I come out here. I'm just spinning this on. That's not gonna work. nice and tight. It's pointing in the direction I need. Now, I gotta find, actually, there is a tree right here. I am just gonna bring this right around the camera and hope that the wind doesn't blow it away. Just like that. Yeah, it's back in there. Oh man, you know what? I forgot to turn it on. Open it up, turn it on. Okay, here comes the deer path out of high grass. This is the clearing. This is the one that I jumped a while ago. This is a pretty worn path going that way. And my camera is right there. There's brush on both sides, but someone would really have to be looking for it to see it. This is all tore up through here. Alright, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to try to put all these videos into one. I'm going to jump off and walk by and see if it picks me up. Alright, so I got my camera up. It is right there. And it is going off when I walk through here. I don't know how well to go off if the deer walks through, but I haven't moved since I was on a little bit ago. I'm still in the same little clearing, but I'm going to walk through here and down over this cliff over here and get out of here a different way than what I came in. There's that path going out through there. It's beat up through here pretty good. It looks like they all come right through here from different directions, so that should be a good spot. There's a nice path right here, going right out through there. But I'm not going to walk on their path, because I know if I go straight down over there, man, get covered in sticker balls. Ooh, that looks like a tick. Man, I'll have to check for ticks when I get out of here. Oh man, that didn't look good. like a tick. It was white though. Yeah, the wifey's gonna have to check me up and down for ticks when I get home. But I know if I can. This is that path. It's pretty worn. But since I've been here last, there's like several trees that have fallen, and they're like all through here. And I need to get around them to get out of here. Oh man, I get sticker balls everywhere. There's an opening. At least I got to see a deer today. I don't think I got it on camera, but I see him standing there. Yeah, look at that. There's another trail. Oh man. Look at this. I'm covered in sticker balls everywhere. At least I'll hopefully see if there's any deer walking through here. The guy lets me hunt here. There's a field right beside his house, and he sees 4 or 5 bucks in there at a time. So he sees them, but I want to see if I can see them. Usually I just put out a little bit of mock scrape and they come running. I don't know what it is about that. I never had luck with any other kind of doe-yorn or late season, like late archery season. When they say it's the rut, I never have any luck. But before the rut, as soon as I put out that mock scrape, usually a deer comes running. Man, I'm trying to get down this bank. This woods, it's all downhill down to where I came from, and you can't see it because of the brush, but I get out here a couple more feet and it's going to drop. It's just finding a way to get through this crap, because it's not just brush. There's briars in here, and the vines make it really, really crappy. But then when I get to the bottom, there's like an acre of bamboo, which is a pain in the ass to drag a deer through. If you've ever done that, it is a pain. Oh, yeah, my camera flipped itself. Keep going, keep going. Pain in the ass is going to be getting back in here and getting in a tree without everything in the country running clear the hell off, because it is a chore to get in here and out. There's a little bump right here, goes out along here, and that's the edge of the bank, and over there it should drop. I'm already going down. And if I follow my ass, whoever's watching this, probably not many, but if someone watches this, feel free to laugh, because I fall in the woods plenty of times. Okay. Here is the edge. Looking down. Down there is railroad tracks on a flat. But it's so hard to tell. But it is straight down. Actually, I don't want to go down that way. I'm going to go around the hillside here until I get back to my cousin's property and then go down over. I don't feel like tumbling down over the side of a cliff. Oh, man. And the whole time, there's deer tracks here everywhere. I must come up and down this. I don't know how. This thing is literally a drop off. Look at this tree hanging out over the edge of it. It has to be at least 50 feet down there more. Straight down. It is literally straight down. Like, right here is the bank. Maybe in the fall I'll come back over this way and video it. It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna keep swinging around to the side. We got trees down. This ground in this area is bad. It's so loose. All the trees, when they get so big, they just fall over because the dirt's so loose. It's just this black dirt. There ain't something hanging out of that fucker. Yeah, now it's starting to open up a little. I'm still walking on the edge of that cliff. That thing is like literally straight down. But this is all open. There's two ways to get in to this place. The way I came up through the woods, through the one side, up that cliff. And then there's another hill. It's more like, it's steep, but it's doable. And there's bamboo down there, but once you get through it, then it's not bad getting up here. It's just climbing 300 or so vertical feet with a self-climber on your back and a backpack and a bow. It's kind of a chore trying to do it while being quiet. There goes a path. It must come down through here. Yeah. It's not so steep right here, that's why that vertical part's gone. I mean, it's still steep, but that straight drop is gone. Oh, man. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad place to put a tree stand. Like one of these. Catch stuff coming across the hillside on this little flat. We're coming down over the side because of this little area here that's not as steep as the rest of it. This thing's up on a plateau. You can only get in from my cousin's property. And if you come in from anywhere around the sides, it's a straight vertical cliff around 3/4 or more of it. And it's good and bad. It's good because it keeps people out, but it's bad because I gotta climb it too. There's a path going down. It's so much easier in the fall. You can see where you're going. It gets really thick in here. More trees down. That wasn't down last time I was here. I hunted here in late muzzleloader season, archery season, a couple times in the snow. But other than that, I usually only hunt here in archery in the beginning. There's another tree down, another limb. Way down there, it's the railroad tracks. That train does run through here. I don't know why, but those railroad guys complain if they see you. They get all shitty. I know it's like they only own the property on each side of the track by like 10 feet. But apparently they act like they own the place. Wow, that's a big tree. Look at that. If anyone's still watching, stay tuned, because I'm not down off this cliff yet. I may go rolling down on my back. It'll get entertaining. Wow, that's a long curve. Look at that. I might be able to put my arms halfway around it. Man, that sucker's leaning sideways too. I can't believe it got that big and didn't fall. Yeah, look at all these trees down. This whole bank, nothing but fallen trees. That's what makes it so hard to get in and out of here, because you only got these little paths. I know the deer's around too, but they go out and eat in those fields up there. It's like just a field of grass, and getting into that field, being on the edge of it, is where they come in and out, so you have more of a chance than sitting in the woods. So I don't really have many days to be out here and put the time in to sit in the woods to try to see a deer one time. You need somewhere where they're congregating. Oh. Oh, man. This is all stumped down. They might hang out in here a little bit. I've actually called deer in with my grunt in here. From on top of this mountain, I'd see them down here at the bottom. If you grunt once or twice, they'll run right up the mountain, come right up to you. Deer in the city are kind of stupid. They're not used to people hunting them, so they don't realize there's people actually hunting them. I did bring my gun, brought my 9mm. The wife told me she was afraid I'd step on a snake. My camera said it was only 80 something, but man, Western PA is like a friggin' jungle, and it is humid, and I'm sweating. Wow, that's different. There's like a friggin' chair with a table sitting in the middle of the woods. And I know there ain't no one around here. I don't know how the hell that would have got here. Unless someone brought it here and used it to shoot or to hunt off of or something. I have no idea. That's kind of crazy. I don't see anything in here other than openings. There's some kids' toys. How the hell did this shit get back in here? Look at this. I'm in the middle of the woods. Maybe someone that lived here years ago, their kids had a play cabin here. Maybe they come up here and used it to have like a little play area out in the woods. Yeah, like all these little toys laying around. And this place is like, it's a good at least 100 yards from the house that my cousin owns, if not more. From here, I'm almost back to the bamboo. There's still more little toys all through the woods. There goes a path out that way. One down that way. Oh, now if I could just find my way out of here. Oh shit, right there's the bamboo. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting. Man, is that shit a nightmare to get through. Man, this stuff is over my head. It's like tall weeds. Ouch. And briars. Ow, shit. Yeah. It's amazing though. These little places like this are just crawling with deer and turkey. See turkey in here with their beards dragging the ground behind them. Nobody hunts them at all. I come over one day in turkey season, but I heard them gobbling off in the distance, but I didn't get them to come in. And I only got out one day. Usually when I'm deer hunting, say 2 out of 5, maybe 2 out of 6 times I go deer hunting, turkeys will walk by, but close enough that I could almost see them or see them. But man, this stuff is rough. I've never got a turkey here. I've only gone hunting over here once for turkey. I've had them in range a dozen times. I could have shot them. Well, there's a power line. It's a big one. It's like a double. Yeah, one of those. Ow, shit. I got a briar stuck in my face. Ow, ow, fuck. Oh, man. I know there's mountains out with radar and it's rough, but man, some of these cliffs and shit around here are nuts. And the briars, you gotta crawl, lay down and crawl under them to get through them sometimes. I'm getting back into that bamboo. Should take some and make some wind chimes out of them or something. Wonder if you can make anything like a bow or arrows or something out of them. I'll have to look that up. There's definitely enough here for a project of some kind. Oh man. Back to the bamboo forest. It's not actually as thick as it usually is in here. It's probably because there's more and more of it, so it's probably spreading out a little because it can't get as much light. Oh, man, I'm still seeing deer tracks everywhere I walk. I mean, there's not like a path through here, but there's definitely there's a fresh one. Look at that. He went scooting out through there. I might have jumped him. That was fresh. Oh man. Well, still got my keys in my wallet, so that's a good thing. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is right below my cousin's property. If I can get up over this bank. It's like a friggin' tire in the woods. You tell we're getting back into hillbilly country. Powell cinder blocks is definitely redneck country. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. The deer came right out through here ahead of me. Be amazed. I literally go out of here, go through a community of like wall-to-wall people, make a left and jump right on the parkway right in front of the tunnels, and I'm in Pittsburgh and like in the middle of the city in like 5 minutes. You'd never think there was shit like this close to the city. More down trees. That shit just fell because this is like where my cousin shoots his gun at, up above here. I don't know how the hell where I'm at to get out of here. I know it's thick and yeah, I'm a little wider than the trees are spaced apart, so I'm gonna have to squeeze. Yeah, there's like slabs here. Oh man. I know if I go down to where the railroad tracks is, on the other side of the railroad tracks there's a cliff that goes straight down. There are actually stairs over there from probably the 1900s through the woods that go down the side of that cliff. You can tell nobody's used them in 50, 60 years. But I would imagine people at one time walked down there to go to work somehow. But it's amazing the shit you see in the woods. It just, people forget about it. Usually people develop property and that kind of stuff goes away and there's like buildings go up. But around here it's more like it's regressing, and the shit that was once there is now grown up and enclosed in the woods. Oh, my cousin's house garage is right there. But man, I'm still, it's hard to tell, but these things are like literally like 6 inches apart, and I'm like trying to work my way through them. They don't look it on the phone, they look spaced out, but they're really tight. Hopefully, I'm not talking to myself and at least one person watches this. That would be nice. I've never made videos before, but all the guys online are doing it. And I figured I would do one to see if anybody would watch it, or just so the guys that are watching me, if they watch it, they know who I am. But I am becoming friends with several guys online that fish and hunt, and I thought I'd put out a video once. Oh man, I'm back. Right there's where I went in. Up in that corner. This is the back side of his house. And his garage. Here's his porch. No one's home right now. They're all at work. I work weird hours, so I'm off today. Oh man. It's warm out here. Alright, well, if you made it to this point, thank you for listening. You guys have a good day.